Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. I am in the building today because we are celebrating. That's right, we are celebrating. I hope everyone can hear me. I think my mic is on. Let's see, mic is on. We should be good, looking good. All right. Big ups to Gregorio in the house early. Says congratulations. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Man, you have been riding with me for, I think, this whole channel. The whole time. I think you, Evil Witch, Carl, man, Pedro came a little bit later, but he's been part of the all the way through crew, no doubt. Man, shout out to Pedro in the building. Says, good evening, Larry. Congrats on the 100,000. You know, exactly. Woohoo! I'm loving it. I'm loving it. C. Jones in the building says, congrats, Larry. You did it, my man. Glad you didn't give up and maintain strong. Keep it going and keep it growing. Cheers, man. There you go. There's my brother in the house. Says, nice job, community. Keep grinding. I love it. I love it. That's what it is. It is the community that got us here, and I'm going to give everybody one of these just because. It's not even a haul, but I'm going to give it to everyone because we're all part of.
I don't have friends. I got family.
That's right. We're all part of the Hall family. Now it's time to celebrate. I grabbed me a little bit of champagne. I had to get the little tiny bottles because I don't drink those big bottles. Champagne gives me a little bit of a headache. So I figure I'm going to go ahead, pop me one of these bottles right here. And this is good old, this is actually California champagne, not champagne from France. But I'm from California, so this is what I'm drinking today. All right. Let me just stick that back in there. And I did bring myself a bottle of wine just in case we get things crack-a-lacking a little bit. So anyhow, first off, big ups to everybody out there who has been riding with this channel for the longest. I know a lot of you out there have been coming through to the haul videos. You've been coming through to the wine and winner giveaway shows. You've been coming through to watch all the product reviews, the unboxings, the just rants, the ups, the downs, the good, the bad. You guys have been riding for a long time. And I just want to say thank you to everyone out there. I greatly, greatly appreciate you. And I want to say cheers. If you have a little something, go ahead and toss it up, put it in your cup, and let's drink this bad boy together. $100K. Can you believe it? It took a long time. It took 6 years. I just got, literally just like a few days ago, I got a notification from YouTube, said, happy 6-year anniversary on your channel. You're doing great. Keep it going. I was like, man, it's been 6 years. It's been 6 years. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think it was going to take 6 years I didn't think it was going to take this long to get back to 100 grand. I thought it would happen a little bit faster, but sometimes when you work a little bit harder, it makes you appreciate it. So big ups. Shout out to Charles in the building. Says, yo, what's up, Larry? Shout out to LT. Congrats, Evil Witch. Man, let me see if I can pull this up on the screen, man. Let me see if I can pull this up here right quick. Let's see. Let me see if I can, let me go in here. Let me see, let's see if I can find, let's see. You know what I can do? I'll just type this in. Let's see. Oh, normally it types in. Let me see. No, it's not bringing up my stuff. All right. Oh, wait. I saw it down there below somewhere. Nope. All right. Well, let me see if I can. YouTube. I don't know why it's not bringing up my .com/today I feel like. Let's see if that brings it up. There we go. Look at that right there. 100K subscribers. Man, 100K subscribers. And for any of you out there who doubt how much I've been working, just look at that number right there. 100K, and I have 1.7 videos up there. I have 1,700 videos that I've made that I've put up on this channel. 1,700. Let's just do the math on that. Let's just do the math and see what that is. Let's see. 1,700 divided by 6. That means I've been making on average 283 videos a year. That's on average. And on average, 283 videos a year. I mean, as far as that's probably about 5 videos a week, something like that. So it's been like a straight up full-time job, just grinding it out and grinding it out. But here it is, 100K celebration. You know, here's some of the other videos I have up here. I've been going, just trying to get it crack-a-lacking lately. So, yeah. Man, I have to say, man, I'm almost a little speechless. It's kind of crazy to think that I got back to 100K. And it's funny because this time around, it was, I feel like the first time wasn't really planned like that. Kind of just happened, got there, things went awry. This time has definitely been a rocky road because it started off where I had a lot of started off slow, kind of a medium grind. And then I had this real explosive growth period between like, I don't know, it's probably between like 10,000 and like 30, 40,000, something like that. It was like, came real quick. And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. And just, it was after that, it was just really a grind and just getting it cracking. So, man, let's see here. Darlene Shepard is in the building, says, good job, Larry. Thank you so much, Darlene. I appreciate it. I'm going to sit up here and drink my champagne a little bit because I'm celebrating this channel. I'm celebrating all of you. I am celebrating me because, I mean, this is, for me, I know some people, they probably think this is just silly, just a YouTube thing, but it's a big accomplishment for me. 100,000 subscribers on here. And I think I have like 60 or something like that on Instagram. I might have to do this again next year if everything works out right. Let's see if I can, let me see if I can log in here. And there we go. Let's see. Let me go home. Let me see if it'll show. Let's see. Let me show my profile here. And there we go. Oh, wait. Hey, what? Wait, where'd my profile thing go? I think it was showing my threads or something. There we go. There we go. So it says, I have 1,187 posts and 60,000 point answer, just about 61,000 followers, and I'm following 641. So, excuse me. So yeah, I am working on that. I'm grinding it out on Instagram. I don't put in as much work on Instagram because I don't really make any money on Instagram like that. So I don't put that much work in, but there's also threads on here. So I don't really post that much on threads. Yeah, see, threads, I have like 350 followers. I don't really post on threads like that. But I'm going to start grinding out. I'm not sure about, some people have said, hey, you should get up on TikTok and get it cracking on TikTok. I don't know, man. TikTok is supposed to be on the way out, so we'll have to see. I didn't start grinding on TikTok before because I was like, there's no way to make money. They didn't really have a monetization, sort of scheme going. And then when people started making money, then they started talking about getting rid of it. And I was like, I don't want to put a bunch of time and effort into this thing, and then they just get rid of it. So I've sort of been holding off on TikTok. I'm gonna wait and see if Donald Trump gives them a pardon and lets them stay in business. I might get it cracking on TikTok. At least I know they'll be around for 4 years. But if not, well, I don't know with him. They might be around for 2 months. He might get sick of them and then they cut them out again. So who knows? But Shout out to Jay Mees in the building. Shout out. Let's see. Sterling Dortch says, "What's your favorite video?" Oh man. What is my favorite video from my channel? You know what? Let me see if I can go and let me see if I can go and find one, because there's a couple of them that I've had a lot of fun with and I've enjoyed, and there's a couple of them that I've really enjoyed, and let me see if I can find them. They're probably, I think one of them did pretty good. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Let me hit you guys up, man. We have the $50 super chat from Papa Avery in the building. Shout out to Papa Avery in the building. First of all, we got to give him this.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that super chat. Big ups on that. Big ups on that. So my brother says, what is your favorite video and what advice would you give to a person trying to grind? All right. Let me see if I can find my favorite video. There's a couple of them I have. Let me see if I can let's see. Well, while I'm looking for my favorite video, I'll tell you a little bit of advice on how to get this thing crack-a-lacking and you know, trying to grind it out on YouTube. I would say the first thing to do if you're trying to grind it out on YouTube is just start. Just start your channel, because some people think like, it's not a good time to start it. Some people start thinking I need to buy all this equipment. I'm just gonna go ahead and wait till I get all the gear that I need. I would say just get it cracking and just start it right away. I'll be honest with you, when I first started YouTube back in the day, I didn't have any real gear. I didn't even know how to make videos. I had a little Sanyo. That's how bad it was, a little Sanyo camcorder. And I started a vlog that was called Today I Feel Like. And I used to have my own little website that I put up, and it was really designed to show my mom what I was doing every day when I moved out here to the East Coast. And so I was like, that's what it was. And I don't really know much about YouTube. It was hosted on my GoDaddy WordPress site. And it was only because one of my videos started going viral. I can't remember which one it was, but one of my videos went viral, and GoDaddy called me. They were like, "Hey, you're going way over your limit here. One of your videos has gone viral. You need to do something. You need to move the video somewhere, or you're gonna get hit with a lot of charges." So I didn't know. I had no idea what to do. The guy was like, "Host it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube, and you can start posting videos there. It won't cost you anything." And so I started my channel over on YouTube, and that's how I started YouTubing. So, but now, because things are so different, that was the Wild Wild West days. Things are different now. People are so professional on YouTube. You have people with entire production teams. I mean, forget all the big corporate type people that are out there actually, just posting stuff on YouTube or have separate social media, departments. Just regular creators are really, really professional now. I mean, they have entire teams, people who are dedicated to script writing, dedicated to brand, dealing with brands, dedicated to, people that just shoot, people who just edit. They have grips that just light their stuff. They have entire production teams. So I would say you don't need any of that to start. It's nice if you have it, but you don't need it. Really what you need is an idea and yourself and just a little stick-to-itness, because unless you just happen to be one of those lucky people, and there's always a couple of them every year, and everybody points to them and said, "Oh, look at that, you can blow up on YouTube with no effort." there's always a couple of them every year. But the vast majority of people on YouTube don't blow up overnight. It takes them a very, very long time. So unless you happen to luck out and become one of those people that just, you know, post 2-3 videos and wake up and you have 1 million followers, then you're going to have to grind it out. And I would say the best thing is just keep going. Some of the advice that I would give to people is, one, is if you're going to start a channel, I would say before you post your first video, shoot like maybe 4 to 6 evergreens. And what an evergreen is, it means it's timeless. It means it doesn't matter if you post it today or 2 months from now, the video is still going to be relevant. So I would say I would create like 4 to 6 evergreens. That way, in the event that you know, that it's taking you longer to produce your stuff, that you actually have content still rolling in. Because some people create content where it takes them like a week or 2 weeks. Some people will take a month or more to create content. But if you have stuff already in the pipeline, then your audience is always going to have something to look forward to. They know they're going to get a video. And that's one of the things that's big on YouTube, is to be consistent. If you can put out videos, you know, every week, every other day, every day, or however, as long as you're consistent, your audience will come back and check for you. So I would definitely do that. Let's see. Rusty says, you gotta get the clip of Leonardo dancing in the suit. I think it's from Wolf of Wall Street. I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. Let's see. Evil Wish says, what year was it when you started your YouTube channel? Man, well, the year I started this YouTube channel was 2018. So I started this YouTube channel in 2018. But when I started YouTubing, it was back, whew, man, it was probably back in 2005, 2006, probably 2006, maybe, something like that. It was a long time ago, 2005, 2006. It was a long time ago. Yeah, it might have been like almost 20 years ago now when I first started. I mean, I wasn't serious about it. I didn't get serious about it probably until maybe, man, I want to say, because even then, I was making videos and posting them, but I wasn't really like serious about it. I was just sort of like vlogging. Like when I would go different places here and there, I would just vlog and I would just post it up. It wasn't really like a big thing. And then somebody told me, they said, hey, you know, when you get to 10,000 subscribers, you can actually start reaching out to companies and ask them to send you free products to review. And I was like, what? Because I'll be honest, I love free stuff, man. I love free stuff. And it's hard for me, but I love free stuff. So anyways, you know, at one point I was like, you know what? I think I probably had about 8,500, close to 9,000, something like that. I was like, maybe I don't need 10,000. Maybe I can get somebody to send me something with 9,000. So I started writing to a few companies. I didn't really know what to say to them. I was just kind of writing whatever. And I started getting some products in, some smaller products in, but they were products. Stuff like phone cases and some little doodads and widgets and whatnot. And I would review them, post them. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to write some bigger companies and see what they say. And some of them would turn me down, but some of them would send me stuff out. I was surprised. It was dope. It was dope. And I have to be honest with you, some companies, I've been really lucky at times when I was able to get with some companies when they were starting out early too. And so they were able to rock with me right from the beginning. So like Insta360 is a big company. They're huge. Everybody knows Insta360 and their 360 cameras and their you know, their action cameras and all that. And they have some gimbals now. But early on in the early days, they had like a little just straight Bobo brand camera that was like, the quality was terrible, but the app was dope. And I remember I reviewed it, and I think I pissed off the CEO because he asked me. I was just back in the day when I was like in direct contact with him. He was like, I want your honest to God feedback about the product. Tell me everything. Write it out. So I wrote it out to him. And at the time I told him, I said, I think maybe you should not do hardware. I said, maybe you should just do software. I was like, because your app is dope, but the image quality of the cameras are terrible. And and I don't think he liked that. And I don't think he sent me the next camera, but he sent me the one after that. So anyhow, I said, hold on a minute. I see Gregorio says, check your Cash App. All right, hold on a minute. Oh, dang. Oh, man. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh, dang. Gregorio hit me up with the $35 Cash App. Shout out to Gregorio in the building. Oh, I got to give him something special. Here we go.
Are you ready for it?
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so very much, Gregorio. I appreciate you. And thanks again, Papa Avery. Let me put a little star next to you guys to make sure I don't miss out on you guys there. You know, the other thing I would say is here's what I would say is that one, keep grinding, don't stop, even when you get pushed down. And one thing I've done too, when I've gotten really sort of down, because there's been a couple times I've almost quit. There's been a few times where I was ready to quit and I almost quit. And I think once I might have actually quit, except I had so many videos already in the pipeline that by the time I was done being mad, that I was like, all right, I'm gonna keep going. But I would say, just keep making videos and make more videos than you need and put them up there. Just keep making videos, more videos than you need, and put them up there. If you have free time, if you're making videos, if you have free time, just put them out. And here's the thing with YouTube. This is one thing that I struggle with, because when it comes to photography and videography, you can see, like, I like my lights. I like stuff that looks good. I like stuff nice and lit. I like colorful black backgrounds, because they say, you know, one thing we can tell an amateur versus a pro is pros have color in the background where amateurs will have just a white plain background. I like stuff like that, you know. And, you know, I went to, you know, after I went, I mean, I've been a professional photographer basically my whole life, but I actually went to school for video, not because I wanted to be a YouTuber, but because I was having fun making videos, and YouTube was just sort of a hobby at the time. But then when I needed a job, when I needed a new career path, because I worked as a photojournalist for newspapers for a long time, and that wasn't working out. I needed something else to do. I was like, let me do video. They make more money. Seems like that's the direction things are going. So I went and got a master's, and things started off really, really well. I came out of school. I got a job with the Smithsonian Channel, and I was working at the Smithsonian Channel as a web producer, making all kinds of great content for them. And then my job got, you know, my position got eliminated, just got snatched out from under me. And then I took a job with a nonprofit, and they stuck me in an office and had me do nothing for about 6 months. And I finally was like, I gotta go. I dipped out, came here, just decided to go hard on YouTube. And it wasn't instant. I came and I looked for a job for about 2 years and couldn't find anything. I was struggling. I was really, really struggling. I was like in the depths. It was hard times, financially and emotionally. Not financially so much, because my wife has a good job, but it was financially on my end because I wasn't bringing much in. But it was struggling, you know, personally, because I wasn't really doing anything. And I would take freelance gigs when I would find them and when I would get them. And then my wife was like, why don't you do, I think she said at first, why don't you do TaskRabbit? And I don't know if you guys remember TaskRabbit. And I was like, no one's going to hire me to go and tell, because she was like, no, you're into all this tech stuff. You can tell someone how to set up all their stuff. And at the time I was doing a lot of like you know, like the home TV stuff, like how to set up your TVs and your home, you know, your home stereos and all this. I was kind of into all that stuff. And she was like, you should do that. So I was like, And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that, but maybe what I can do is make some YouTube videos about it. And one of the videos that took off early in the days was, I am a cycling fan. I love cycling. I love the Tour de France. My brother and I have been watching the Tour de France every year since we were teenagers, or probably before that. But normally it would always show up on NBC Sports. You can only watch one episode. or one one stage a day on the weekends, and that was it. I wanted to watch every stage of the race. And so I went to figure out how do I get to watch the Tour every day. And I tried to pay for it. I tried to go and get it and pay for it through Eurosport. They wouldn't take my payment because I had an American credit card. And so then I started looking into like VPN services, other websites that streamed it online. And that's when I posted a video about how to watch the Tour de France in the US. And that video blew up. It took off. People were like, oh my God, thank you so much. I've been trying to figure this out forever. And that's when I was like, okay, there's something here. And that's when I just started rocking with it. So shout out to V. Avery in the building. Look at that. V. Avery in the building. Papa Avery's in the building too. I love it. I love it. Lady Z's in the house. Greta's in the building. Shout out to everyone. Shout out. So yeah, that's what anyways, bottom line is if you're doing YouTube, YouTube is a numbers game. You have to just keep grinding it out, and you don't have to put out perfect content. When I say all this stuff, I like all this stuff. What I was trying to get to was it's nice to have it, but you don't need it. Really, what you need is just some stick-to-itness. And when I used to start making my YouTube videos, before I had any light, what I would do is I would set up the camera in front of my sliding glass window, and then I would go ahead and face the sliding glass window so that I was nicely lit, and I would try and shoot everything in the daytime. And then sometimes when I started doing product reviews and I was actually working doing stuff, I couldn't actually shoot everything in the daytime. And oftentimes too, because my wife would go to work and then she'd come home, I want to spend time with my wife. I would spend time with her, and then after she'd go to bed, I'd make YouTube videos. And I didn't have all the lights that I have now. Like if I show you guys here, let me see if I can show you in here. This is my studio now. So I have lights in here, microphones, cameras, and everything. I have my bottles there. I have my RGB lights over here. I have my background over there with my cameras and accessories and all that kind of stuff over there. But before I had any of this stuff, I basically went to Home Depot and just bought those clamp lights where you just screw in the bulbs. And that's what I did. I bought some clamp lights. I screwed in the light bulbs, and I would clamp them onto like a chair, clamp the other one onto like the banister, like the fireplace, and I would angle them so they'd hit me, and then I would record videos that way. And man, it was like I would make videos where I had to sit really still because like my camera didn't have autofocusing, so I'd have to have it on my camera and tap my face to get it to autofocus on my face, and I had to stay really still, otherwise I'd go out of focus. But I did it. Today it's a lot easier because now today you can have, you have a phone like this, an Android phone, an iPhone, you're shooting 4K broadcast quality footage. So really, you can shoot outdoors and in good light and have great footage. You can shoot indoors and if you have enough light and get good footage. So all you really need to do is just get going and just do it. So shout out to Amda Brown in the house. Says Amda Brown says, have you figured out what the sauce was for the recent growth earlier in the year when you were fed up? What changed? Man, I don't know. I just kept grinding. It's funny because I still like some videos take off. Here's what I think it is. Is that I get a lot of companies that will send me random stuff. Like some of the products I have up here are review units, like this little Cronova electric wine opener. It's a review unit, like this power bank here. I just got this. It's nice. It's a review unit. But some of these products like that, they don't always do all that well. People don't know the brands, and so people aren't searching for them and looking for them. But I have reviewed, so like I just did a simple unboxing video of the iPad mini 7th generation. I didn't do anything special. I didn't review it. I just simply unboxed it, and the video's doing pretty well. it's got a couple thousand views, which is doing pretty well. Where some of the other videos I post, they get a couple hundred, maybe a couple dozen sometimes. And so what I found is that reviewing basically the big name products, the iPhones, the Sony cameras, you know, the OnePlus phones, the Samsung joints, all reviewing the big name products seem to bring people in because that's what people are generally searching for. So, and beyond that, what I found that other people also are looking for are tutorials. Anytime you make a how-to video, how to do this, how to do that, people seem to turn to it. And those videos don't always have like explosive growth, but what they do is they just sort of stay relevant over time, and they just grow and grow and grow and grow. And the longer they're out there and more people watch them, the more the algorithm finds them and starts to feed it to people. And so, yeah, I this next year, my channel is going to definitely change some because I'm going to be focusing more on doing sort of tutorials and doing reviews of big name products. I mean, I've always sort of been like, I see cool products that I like that aren't big names, and I'd always want to sort of like say, yeah, send it to me. It takes a lot of time out, and it gets frustrating when you don't get the views on them. And what does get the views are big names. And so I'm going to review big name products. I'm going to, you know, I told myself, you know, because I don't have all the big name companies sending me products that I like. I would love for Sony to send me cameras. I would love for Apple to send me review units. I would love for Samsung. They're not sending me that stuff yet. I mean, OnePlus started sending me phones just this year. I went to CES. I flew out to Vegas, went to CES, obviously to do the show, but I went out there really explicitly for one reason, and that was to meet the people from OnePlus because I wanted to review their phones. And I particularly wanted to review the OnePlus Open. I wanted this phone. And they never sent me this phone. I actually bought this phone. They did send me the OnePlus 12, and they sent me the OnePlus 12R, which is they're both fantastic phones, but I wanted the OnePlus Open, but by the time I met them, they were past their sort of whole, you know, promotion thing for that with influencers. So, but I wanted to meet them. I did. I met them. I've established a relationship with them. I've done a number of products, you know, a number of reviews, a number of sort of follow-up videos with them, you know, and they've said, yes, when we have new products, we're going to send them to you, and they have. So I'm happy with that. I just need to get that way with like Samsung and Apple and Sony and Fuji and Canon and Nikon and all the other big people, because what I've said to myself is this coming year, I'm going to invest in myself, and I'm going to do it in a little bit different way. I'm going to invest in myself, where I'm going to buy some of those big name products. If I can't get them, if people aren't going to send them to me, I'm going to buy some of them. And then I'm going to tell myself, any product that you buy, you have to make at least 10 videos about it. And I know it's sort of giving myself away for free. It's giving my time and my energy away for free. But the thing is once you start actually getting views on that content and people start watching that stuff, then they start to send you stuff. Or sometimes other brands that are similar will send you stuff. So, you know, I've had some companies like Rode send me some microphones and whatnot. I need to get back with them again. Just recently, I had a cell phone company called New send me a smartphone. The company, you know, I've had I don't know if you guys know the brand Manfrotto that makes tripods. Huge brand. Manfrotto's a huge brand. They in fact their brand was the very first tripod that I bought when I was coming up as a photographer. I still have that tripod somewhere, but they started sending me gear. So I'm gonna keep grinding it out, but I'm gonna do it in a way that makes more sense. So as much as I would like to give all these other smaller companies a chance, my channel is not big enough. I don't have the audience to break those products. I just have to realize I don't have the audience to break those products. Somebody like MKBHD or Unbox Therapy or somebody, they can take any random product, put it on their channel, and that product becomes a huge thing. I'm not there yet. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Gregoria says Ashley Nunya has been MIA. Yeah, you know, she's had some issues with her notification she told me about. So it's unfortunate. Maybe I should send her a message. See if I can let me see if I can find her on Instagram right quick. And let's see. Is this her on here? Let's see. Here we go. Let me send her. I'm gonna send her a message. I'm live right now. I hit 100K and I'm celebrating. Come through and join us. People are asking about you in the comments. All right, let's see what happens. See if she shows up. Let's see. Rusty says, I'm constantly looking for how-to videos. It'll be simple as hanging my TV on the wall. I'm not reading the instructions. I'm YouTubing a video ASAP. Yeah, that's how I am, man. I'm like, before I will pick up the instruction booklets and read through it, I'll grab my phone or put it up on, you know, or search for it on my TV or something through YouTube and say, hey, how do I do this? You know? And one thing I've actually done more recently when I need instructions on how to do stuff, I actually asked ChatGPT, because I've found ChatGPT is probably the best tech support I've had in I don't know how long. It's fantastic. Now, mind you, if you find a good YouTube video, it's way better because you get to see someone actually do it, and I'm much more of a visual learner. But ChatGPT, fantastic. So, like, I was trying to set up Flux on. I've been playing with AI and Stable Diffusion and AI image generation. I was trying to set up Flux on my MacBook, and I got jammed up at one part, and I got an error when I was in terminal. I just copied and pasted the error, and ChatGPT told me exactly what was wrong and how to fix it. It was incredible. So let's see. Something I noticed in comparison videos of no-name products next to name brand products, those seem to have the best of both worlds in views. Yeah, sometimes that works out. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe instead of maybe doing you know, just individual reviews of products that people don't know, like this power bank. This is a power bank. I'm not sure a lot of people know the name. It's called I think it's called Inu. It's INIU. And look, I mean, the thing is pretty small. It's a 25,000 milliamp hour power bank. Now, this thing is not much thicker than a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank. And so I think this thing's pretty cool, but maybe what I should do, because I don't think as many people know this brand, maybe what I should do is do like a side-by-side comparison with like Anchor, you know? And I know a lot of people, I know some brands don't like to have comparison videos side-by-side like that, but maybe that's really what it is. It's like, maybe it should be like Anchor's the top of the hill, but how's the new kid stack up or something? I don't know. I mean, maybe that's what I should do, you know? Let's see. Don't forget, we briefly discussed the Amazon Vine program. You may get more branded products that way. That is true. You know, I have looked at that. Amazon. You know, Amazon's so tricky because Amazon is like, you can post videos, but a lot of the videos that you can post is like, if you like, oftentimes I can't shoot, and maybe they've changed this some now, but I used to shoot videos here for my channel, and then I would go post it on Amazon and would get flagged for this reason, for that reason. And they never tell you exactly why. And so you're constantly trying to figure out and guess and remove stuff here, remove stuff there. I got to the point where I was like, you know, it's taking too much time. It's just not worth the effort. So, you know, I just stopped doing it. And I do get brands all the time that ask me like, hey, you know, can you post on Amazon? I tell them I can, but I'm not posting on Amazon for free. You know, that's extra work. If you want me to post on Amazon, you have to pay me, because it takes too much time. So, all right. Shout out to Ben, Big Ben from across the pond. That's my man's in them. I got to go see Big Ben again, man. Or see him. He came out here to the States, and I drove out to New York to go meet him. I was surprised. First of all, dude is tall as hell. And he's a big dude, you know. Like, I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley and fight him, except for the fact that, as you see, it says VIP tech because he's visually impaired. That'd probably be my only saving grace, is he probably wouldn't be able to see which way I was running, so I'd be able to get away from him. But Big Ben is a big dude, and we had a lot of fun hanging out. We had a lot of fun, and I hope I'm not sure what he did with all that, because I came through and I saw him. I think I came through with a pretty good sized goodie bag and stuff to bring him. So, but shout out to Big Ben for the VIP Big Ben VIP tech for the super chat. Let me see. Hold on. Let me give him one of these, because you know how maybe this is inappropriate for America considering, but I'm gonna give him this anyways.
Come on, where's everybody going? Thought we're gonna hang out.
Tell them to bring me my money.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius.
I love it. Oh man, I love it. All right, let's see here. I had my bottle of champagne. I'm only gonna have one because champagne could go to my head a little bit. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. Oh, my brother still asked me about what's my favorite video on the channel. And I'm gonna see if I can find it for him. Uh-oh. Come on now, don't mess with me. There we go. I don't know why this thing stopped. It says I have full battery in here. No! No! Oh, you know what it is? I have a cork in here already. I was like, why is this thing not coming out? I had a cork in there. It was getting jammed up. All right, let me go ahead and do this again. Oh, man, now I messed the cork up on this bottle, I think. All right, there we go. I was watching this video. I was watching this video recently, and I saw this guy who had I saw this guy who was opening this bottle of like 150-year-old wine or something. It may have been older than that. And instead of like trying to take the cork off, the dude had like this hot, it was like this piping hot contraption. It was like this thing. He clamped it around here, like right around here at the stem. And it was so hot that it just sort of like burned it off, and then he released it. This thing just sort of just popped out, like the glass just sort of popped out, and then they went ahead and poured it. So anyhow, Gregoria says check the Cash App. All right, hold on, let me check the Cash App. Oh, Gregorio hit me up with another $20 Cash App. Woohoo! All right, hold on, let me give you one of these. First of all, I gotta give you this one right here.
Yeah, super cool, bro. What's up? I am not dead. All that challenge shit is over with. I'm the king now.
You smart. You very smart. We the best.
I'm loving it. That's right, YouTube. I hit my 100 grand. I'm the king now. Man, if I hit a million, boy, we hit a million. I'm doing a live party. Forget this online. We'll do it online. But all my OGs, all my ride or dies, all the way through crew and the Hall family, you guys are all coming out for the real deal. Man. So congrats on the 100K. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you know what? We cracked some wine open there. You know what? Let's see what I have around here. Let's see. We cracked a bottle of wine. I feel like we have to keep a tradition and give something away, right? All right, let's see what we have. Let me move this box out of the way. Let me move this box. Let's see if we have anything good in here. Oh, I see another box underneath there with some other stuff. All right, let me see. Let me pull some stuff out. Let's see what we have. We'll see what we have in just a moment. Shout out to Sandy. Sandy says, hello Larry. Merry Christmas to all. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, you know what? I still didn't answer my brother's question about what is my favorite video. And I'm gonna see if I can find it here. It is in my product review section here, because it is a product review, which is a lot of these, but let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? I'm curious. Oh, I did find it. That was pretty quick. All right. Let me see if I can show you guys right quick. My favorite video on my channel at this moment is this one right here. Let's see if it plays.
Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Todayifeellike.com. Today I have a special guest with me again, my brother Sterling, all the way in from California. And today we have a mystery box. This thing just showed up the door. I have no idea what's inside. So let's check it out. Here we go.
I love it. I don't know if you guys remember that one. But that's my favorite video, because most of the time I'm doing my videos by myself. My brother came out. I was like, hey, you want to do one? He was like, yeah, let's do it. And we did it. And the video actually did really well. It was a lot of fun. I was really surprised, because he was very, very comfortable on camera. Now, I shouldn't have been that surprised, because if you guys don't know, my brother has done some stand-up comedy in the past, so it's not like he's afraid to be in front of people. But this was, it was the first time he was on my channel, so I thought he might have been a little nervous. He just sort of jumped in and rolled with it. So, yeah. But that's one of my favorite videos. Let me see. There's another one on here. I'm trying to think of which is one of my other favorite ones. Oh man, let me see. That's one, that one right there though. That's the one that definitely stands out to me as my favorite video on the channel. But oh man, there's some other ones I had there's some other videos on here. I'm looking through here now, my product review videos. I had a good time making some of these videos. I really did. I had a good time making a lot of these videos. And it's funny, some of the videos where I had the most fun were like some of my vlogging videos. I don't know what, this is just stuff that from my some of their recommended stuff. Let me see if I go to let's see if I go to my channel. Oh, there we go. Let me click view your channel. And let's see, where is my... Now, first of all, here are some of the people some of my favorite folks on my channel. If you guys have not checked them out, definitely check them out. Lamont is one of my old school ride or die dudes, man. Me and Lamont have been riding literally before this channel even existed. We used to sit and chit chat and talk about stuff about YouTube, because we were both going through the same type of stuff with YouTube. When I first met Lamont, at first I was a little unsure. I was like, I don't know, man. I was like, I'm not sure about this dude, because Lamont, if you guys know him, if you guys have watched his channel, Lamont's from North Carolina. He's from the South. He's like from the dirty, and he has all kinds of crazy Southern expressions, and just, he is so funny. And I just, when I first met him online, I was like, I don't know about this dude, man, because I'm from California. I wasn't used to all that Southern stuff, but he used to talk his ish. And when we sat down and chatted on the phone one time. I think the first time we talked, we must have talked on the phone for about 3 hours, man. And I was like, okay, this is a cool dude. And so we've been at it forever. This is right here. This is, first of all, if you guys haven't, let me see if I can open up his channel there. if you guys haven't seen it, this is Lamont's channel. You can see he's blown all the way up, 355,000 subscribers. He has almost twice as many videos as mine, but his channel's been up there for a long time. When his channel got hammered a little bit, but then he was able to get it back. So, but he does all kinds of great content on there. So definitely check him out if you haven't already. And then we have my man's and them Kobe Vision. Jacoby is one of my friends when I went to Cheney University for a while. He was one of the dudes I stayed in contact with. He doesn't have a lot of stuff on here. He stays busy because he's still working a full-time job, but he shoots a lot. He shoots every weekend. He is a fantastic cinematographer and filmmaker and storyteller. He does a lot of sports stuff. He is fantastic. Definitely check him out. He needs to post more stuff. You'll probably get a better feel for him by checking him out on Instagram than you will here on YouTube. And then my man's in there. There we go. B. Avery. Man, this dude, man, me and B. Avery, we started streaming together. We started streaming together like, man, it must have been like right before the pandemic or something like that. And then when the pandemic kicked off, we just like rolled right in. We were streaming almost every day at one point. But this dude, man, this dude is just so cool. And he does movie reviews. It's Just My Opinion Reviews is the name of his channel. And he does all kinds of movies and TV shows. He does these great fresh out of the theater reactions. And I'll only see if I can find him on his channel. He does all kinds of stuff. He does full reviews. He does spoiler alert, like spoiler-free reviews, and then he does full spoiler reviews. But I love his fresh out of the theater reactions, because he gets these facial expressions and he's just, sometimes you could tell he's just like disgusted in a movie, like, oh my God, I don't even know. I sat there for however long. And then when he does reviews, you can see sometimes he makes these crazy faces for his thumbnails. He used to do this thing. I haven't seen it for a while, but he used to do this thing where he'd bring out the bleach. Like he was drinking bleach when the movie was just so bad. So, B. Avery, if you're out there watching, man, love you, bro. Definitely keep on that grind. He's at 52K now, man. It was funny because he was gone for a while, and it seemed like he was slow, and then he picked up a lot, and then it seemed like it leveled out a while, and then he started picking up again, and he went and cracked that 50,000. So I feel like YouTube has this weird thing where it's like at certain points of time, it seems like they like decide, okay, this is where we're gonna give you the push. It's like if we're gonna give you a little push, but then you're gonna have to grind it out from here to there. If you get to there, we're gonna give you another little push. And if you get to there, we'll push you again. It seems like that's how they do. So, but yeah, my brother said that was a good time. It was a good time, man. He says, anyone recognized you? My brother says, anyone recognized you in public? Yeah, it's funny because it used to happen a lot more here locally when I was doing a lot more vlogging. I used to do a lot of like local vlogging where I would vlog just like I would go to the fish market, or I would go to a museum, or I would go to a bar, or I would go wherever, and I would just like have my camera like, hey, I'm here at so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. And I would just talk to the camera. It was real, just sort of impromptu and relaxed, because I used to always carry my, my regular cameras with me. Now, because these smartphones are so good, I usually carry them. But, I would always vlog when I was out. And as a consequence, people would search for stuff locally, or they would search for their own stuff. A lot of people do vanity searches. Like if you work at a bar, or you work at the fish market, or you work at a restaurant or the mall, people would search for their own stuff just to kind of see what's online about it. And then they would see my videos. And then when I would go back there just in like my own personal time, they would be like, oh man, hey, that's you. I saw you online. I saw you in the video, blah, blah, blah. And they would be happy. And, sometimes they'd hook me up with stuff. So it's kind of fun to see it. And, it's kind of hilarious because my brother came out here one time, and and we were, I think we were in DC or somewhere, and somebody recognized me, which was kind of funny because it was one of the first times someone actually recognized me. And then we went to I think we went to an outlet mall or something. It was like a day later, and somebody recognized me again. And I was like, what? I was like, people are just showing off now because I got company. So, anyways. Gregorio says the YouTube rant video drinking beer. That's why I was asking what was some of you guys' favorite videos. Yeah, there was I'll tell you, there was a time YouTube really just that's one of those times where I was on one. I was ready to quit. And I and I went on a rant and I was mad. I don't remember what it was at the time, but I was mad. And I grabbed some beer and I was drinking. But there was another period of time where I was a little angry with YouTube because I was like, it doesn't matter. I was like, it doesn't matter if I spend 2 weeks on a video or 2 minutes on a video. It's like YouTube is going to do what YouTube does. YouTube is going to tube. And I've had videos where I've been literally I'm like, oh, let me just do this right quick. And I just throw something together and put it up and boom, it really takes off. And so basically one time I was like, you know what? I'm not going to put any effort into YouTube at this. There was one of those times I was just really pissed off at YouTube. I was like, I'm not putting any effort into it. I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy a beer from a different country and I'm just going to sit there and drink a beer from a different country and that's it. And I did. I think it was called Black Man Drinking a Beer or something. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. I don't know if it's, let me see if I can find it on my channel. It was so silly. And part of it was was out of frustration. Part of it was just because I like beer. But let's see here. Oh yeah, so this is one of them here. Let's see if I can show up. Let me see if you could probably tell from my face. Right there, Black Man Drinking a Beer. So
Black man drinking a Mexican beer.
and that's and that's it. And that was it. And then I got to the end. Let's see.
Thank you for watching.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I had another one similar to that, but that's all it was. I was like, I'm just going to sit up here and drink beers. And I told myself I was going to do a whole series of that where I was just going to drink a beer and I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to sit up there and just drink a beer from a different country. Cause there's a store out here called Total Wine and More. And they have beers from 100 different countries or something. And I found another little beer spot nearby that has a whole bunch of different beers from all these different countries. I was like, I'm just going to come up here, drink a beer, and that's it. That's all I'm going to do. And some people really liked it. Some people were like, you should do that again. But I felt like I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. I felt like I was doing it out of spite. So I was like, oh, man. Shout out to Big Sandy in the house. Sandy the Paul says, come on, everyone, give Larry those thumbs up and let's get this video out and find new subscribers. Please do. Yes, please do. Please do. So I want to ask my brother. My brother asked me about my favorite video. I want to know what his favorite video is. What his favorite video was from watching. Because he's been watching my channel from day one. So I'm curious to know what his favorite video is if he has one. So, but I feel like I want to go back and make some more silly beer videos. Because I had a good time doing that. Even though I was doing it for the wrong reasons, I kind of had a good time doing it. It was just really, really silly doing that. But, yeah. Let's see. But I did have, you know, it's funny. I made some videos. I had a lot of fun making some of these tutorial videos. And these ones show up that are like, you know, these ones show up that are like popular videos. Let me see if I can find some that, let me see if I can search for tutorial. Let's see what comes up. So let's see, here's my tutorial playlist.
Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to today.
Oh man, what did I do with my Mickey Mouse sweatshirt? I love that thing. I had to go find it. But yeah, I mean, there's stuff like, I don't know why this is another tutorial. Oh, this is top 5 things to do before visiting the Lincoln Memorial. So I was trying to tell people how to do stuff, but this is another one like how to remove echoes from your videos, you know, how to use the wireless, the Rode wireless mic, how to shoot cinematic anamorphic footage with your phone. You know, I don't remember why I did this. Drake's new album, you know, something was like him and somebody else it was like compared against. Getting free music with your library card. I was on this whole kick for a minute about how to get free stuff from your library. Fantastic. I will say, if you guys have not done this, if you don't have a library card, and I say this to my brother because I don't think he has one yet, in San Diego County, where he's out there in San Diego County. San Diego City and County, which you can get a library card for both, have some of the best resources out there. I mean, absolutely fantastic stuff. You can go to the library and you can rent a hotspot. No joke, a hotspot. That's one of my top videos on my channel I did was like how to get free internet. You can get a free hotspot from your library. You go there and you can check one out. So let's just say you're going on vacation with your family and you're going to go on a road trip to say, I don't know, the Grand Canyon or something. And you're going to be gone for a week. You can go in, check out a hotspot from your library, and then when your kids are in the car and they're like, I want the internet, I don't have any more data on my phone, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to worry about that. You can just have the hotspot, plug it right on in. Good to go. It's fantastic. You can get free audiobooks. You can get free music. You can get free movies. There's apps like Canopy, Hoopla, Libby, there's a few other ones, all kinds of stuff. If you're a comic book head, you can check out free comic books. I mean, there's so much stuff you can get from the library for free. And I'm not talking about old, ancient, dinosaur, you know, vintage stuff. I'm talking about stuff that's like today. It's a fantastic resource. All right, let's see. Big Ben says, maybe now that you're at 100K, you can afford to make the intro image widescreen. Oh, you know it's funny. I've thought about this. I've thought about actually switching it up, and I've thought about switching it up and like maybe hiring somebody off of Fiverr or something to create a new intro for me. And I always sort of said, nah, this is sort of classic. It's sort of classic and vintage, but I feel like maybe I should like mix it up a little bit and then like bring that one back every now and then. But that is funny because my channel art is actually a photo that my wife took of me when we were at I think it was Universal Studios when we were dating. And so I just used it. It was like one of those things. I was like, all right, you know, it worked, and so yeah. Oh, oh man. My brother's in the breathalyzer test video. Oh man. All right, let me see if I can find that one. That one was a fun video to make. I got smash happy. Let's see. I think I said something like getting drunk for science. Yeah, I think it's what I said. Today I get legally drunk for science. I feel like I might have done two of these at one point. I think I might have done. Oh yeah, here's another one of those beer ones. Let's see. I I thought I did a second breathalyzer one, but maybe it was just the one. All right, let's see. Let's go back. This one. Wow, that was 3 years ago. That's a. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can go back. Let me see if I can bring you guys in with me. That. This is it. Today I get legally drunk for science. I don't know if you guys remember this one.
I am going.
Anyways, let me get past. This was all the unboxing stuff.
Some Appleton rum here. So
So,
go ahead and,
I kind of like the clean background.
And then
What do you guys think about the clean background? Should I go clean again?
And then I'll come back and blow and see what it gives me. So the reason why I'm going to do it like that is because
So,
see how I actually
basically, I was drinking.
Let me finish this off. I'm not a big shot. Cheers to that. Insert the mouthpiece and do it.
Let's see if I can find one. Let's see. Wait, was I blowing there?
So, yeah. All right. Let me get this going.
I am not one for taking shots.
All right. So there we go. I'm now 3 shots in.
Oh my goodness. Basically, if you guys didn't see that video, go back and watch it. I think that was pretty funny too. Now that you bring it up, that was a funny video. Basically, this company sent me a breathalyzer, and so I needed to test it. So I was like, all right, I went and I bought some beer, and I had some Appleton rum. I think that must have been like, was that when maybe it was my wife and I, we had just come back from Jamaica? No, that was only 3 years ago. We went to Jamaica a lot earlier than that. I must have just bought some Appleton rum. But I had some in the house, so I was drinking the Appleton rum. And then what I was doing is I would take a shot, and then I would drink a beer. And I would use the breathalyzer before, and then I would take the shot, drink the beer, and then I would take another, and then I would blow again and see where I was at. And then I was repeating this until I got past the legal limit and seeing where I was. But man, yeah, I got smash happy. I'll tell you, I was happy even after, because I feel like my level of intoxication was growing. And by the time I finished filming, I was lit up. Oh man. Sandy, just wondering if you're going to do free giveaway for Christmas. I don't know. I might. I haven't decided yet. I might do something. I might give some stuff away here. I might give some stuff away. I feel like I'm just celebrating hitting 100,000 today. So I'm sort of celebrating that. Let's see. Is this Joe Kelly? Joe Kelly? Is this Joe Kelly like my man's and them from American? Is this? If this is Joe Kelly from American University, hit me up with a thumbs up. I want to know if this is because if this is you, man, I don't know what I did with your phone number. I need to get your number so I can hit you up. So, oh man, this wine is good. If you guys want some good wine that doesn't cost a lot, get you some Menage a Trois. Get you some Menage a Trois. The name sounds a little freaky, but it does taste good. So get you some Menage. Get you some Menage. Oh, man. All right, let's see what we have in here. I cracked the wine open. Let's give something away. Let's see here. We have that. And we have that. And we have, let's see. Well, we do have a few things. We have a few, these people keep sending me these cameras. I don't know why I don't need these cameras. I don't really do smart home stuff. All right, let's see. We're going to put a couple things up here. And see what we might have. All right, this one might be fun. I'll bring something out here too. So for those who have the kitties, and set that over there. That has to go to somebody in particular. And let's see here. Oh, all right. Oh, wait, let's see. I don't know if anybody has this, but we'll see. This one might be cool. And then we'll pull out some other stuff. All right, let me see. Let me put this over here. Let's put this over here. First of all, does anybody have a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6? Does anybody in the audience have a Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6? Now, I'm not sure anybody does. It is a pretty specialty phone, and I'm not sure if anybody has one. I have one, and that's why I have a case for one, but I'm just trying, if somebody has one, let me know. We'll see if we can do a giveaway. Let's see. I don't see it. All right. Well, we're gonna give away. Let's see. We have an alarm clock. We have a solar powered with battery security camera. We have some wireless earbuds, some more wireless earbuds, a little kid's alarm clock, and then we have the Pitaka woven case, aramid fiber case for the Galaxy Z Fold 6. So let's see. Let me, we'll do that for now, because some of the other stuff in there is like sort of specialty stuff. We'll do that for another time. Let's see if anybody needs a security camera or an alarm clock or some earbuds or another alarm clock for a Z Fold 6 case. All right, now from AU, just to congratulate you, sir. Thank you so much, Joe Kelly. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Let's see, go clean again. I love it. Go clean. So I think he's talking about, I think Gregorio's talking about one of my videos where I shaved. So let me see if I can find one of these joints. I think it was, oh man, what was the name of that company that sent me their, what was it? Let me see if I can remember the name of that company that sent me their head shaver. Here it is, Skull Shaver. Skull Shaver. They sent me something, I think twice, maybe once, twice. Anyways, so here's one. Let me see if I can show you guys. Let me see if I can bring in. And here we go. All right. And this right here is Skull Shaver. They sent me. Look at all that hair. Oh, man. I let my beard grow out a little bit. I had some hair on my head. Anyways, let me see if I can get the whole, to see if you guys can actually see the shaver. And let's get it going. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, man, I don't know what I was doing on this video. Anyways, there you go. I don't think I had my top down joint. I think I had it from the side or something, but and then there it is. You can see how I started shaving it. And took it all off, got it all clean. And they had sent me this stuff right here. This stuff, I don't know, I don't remember what they called it. Have it open. Let's get this in there. It's like this scrub stuff you would put on there. Balm right there. So aftershave balm. Go ahead. Probably put on look at that. More than I need, but I like the grab that. Oh, that smells so good. It really did. I don't know what that is. I can't find that stuff, and I think I threw the tube away. I don't remember what it was. Just because it smells nice. I need to find that again. I was actually thinking about shaving my head again tonight. Let's see. Sandy DePaul says she has an S20 5G. All right. S20 5G. I don't think I have a case for that. Let's see. Joe Kelly says he needs some earbuds. Let me see something right quick. Hold on. Where is, let's see here. Let me see here. Let me get that. Let me do that. Let's see. hit this right there. I'm just do a little something right there. Let's see. And let's go with the, let's do the, Joe Kelly says he needs some earbuds, so let's go with the Tangri earbuds. Let's see. Let's do that. Let's get him with the Tangri earbuds. And there we go. Joe Kelly is in the mix for some Tangri earbuds. All right, let's see. Papa Avery said security camera. Let's hit up Papa Avery with the security camera because he needs a security camera. We can't have Papa Avery getting robbed. All right, let's see here. Papa Avery, security camera. Booyaka! There you go. I'm loving it. All right. Shout out. Oh, look at that. Mr. Veterans Vlog says, congrats again on the 100K. Man, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let's see. I think he was going to announce the winners on the raffle a few days ago. I was, man. You know, I'll tell you. Here's the thing, Gregorio. Here's the thing. Let me be honest with you guys for a minute. Here we go. Let me show you. Let me see if I can find this here. And let me see if I can find this here and tell you about the raffle. Now mind you, I should just go ahead and do it. I need to get it done. I haven't done it yet, but let me see. Where is it at? Where's that video at? Here we go. All right. Here's the thing. I had written to these companies and said, hey, can you send me some products? I want to do this holiday gift guide. I want to give everything away. Everything that's in the video, I want to give it away. So can you send me out some stuff and send me 2 of everything so I can give it away? They said, yeah, we got you. Some companies said no. Some of them said, yeah, we're going to send you some stuff. And so I was looking forward to it. I was like, all right, it's going to be a giveaway. People are going to show up and show out. And then this happened. This is the video. 276 views. I was just like, I was disappointed. I was embarrassed because I was like, damn, these companies sent me stuff out. And they sent me stuff and I got 276 views. I was embarrassed and upset and just sort of like, man, I was just kind of like, I don't know if I even want to do it now. I felt like I should just cancel the giveaway and just tell the companies I'm going to send you your stuff back. But I need to make that video. I'm going to do it. But it's probably, I mean, at this point, I seriously doubt that people are going to get their stuff before Christmas because I'll probably make the video tomorrow. And then, you know, and then it'll be, you know, maybe a couple days before I get all the product, before I get all the addresses and stuff in. But yeah. But tonight, I still have a few things that I am going to give away tonight. So forget about all that disappointment crap because we hit 100K and we have products to give away right now. So let's see. Let's see what else we have in here. Tozo sent me some more earbuds there. Let me see what else we have. Papa Avery, I think I got something for you. I think I got something for you that you're going to like. I think I have something for you. Because your son's my man's in them. And I got something for you. Hold on. Some of you may know that I have a closet. My brother has seen the closet. Every once in a while, I will take my camera up off of what I'm doing and go into the closet with you guys and take you guys with me. Some of you haven't seen the closet. I'm not going to show you the closet right now. But maybe I will. It's a rare thing. I hit 100K. Let me show you the closet. Here we go. I'm going into the closet. Let me turn the light on. It's a little dark over here. We're going into the closet. I have products in here. But Papa Avery, I think I have something that you might like. Let me move some. I'm dropping stuff, dropping more stuff. Let me see if I can put this over someplace where it won't fall out. Here we go. I think you might like this. What do you think? Hold on, let me bring this back over. Oh, I'm dropping more stuff. I have to try and give that stuff away. You see, my place is a little bit of a mess because I have products everywhere. I need to do more giveaways. So I have an exercise bike. I need to get unboxed and reviewed. I have some monitors over there. I have boxes and boxes of stuff. So yeah. All right. I think you're gonna like this, Pop Avery. This is the Philips All Access Smart Deadbolt 4000 series. It says 4 ways to unlock. You can unlock it with Bluetooth, your fingerprint, PIN code, a key, an app, and there's auto lock. Actually, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 5 ways you can unlock this bad boy. But check that out right there. That is dope. It's never been opened because I can't actually use it. Last year, or actually, excuse me, this year, when I went to CES in January, I met the guy at Philips, at the Philips home booth, and I was talking to him, and he was like, "Hey," he was like, "Would you like to take one of these home with you?" And I said, "Look, man, I would love to, but I can't really review it because I live in a rental. I can't change the locks. And also because of the homeowners association, if you want to change the lock to something that's not uniform, there's a whole process. I can't do that." He said, "No problem. Let me just give it to you anyways. You take it home, take a look at it. If you like it, maybe you can do an unboxing or something for me later." So I said, all right. So I went home, I brought it with me, and then he sent me like 2 other ones. And I was like, I can't review them. I can unbox them. He was like, "That's cool, just unbox them." So I unboxed them, but I can't do anything with them. And so he actually sent me 2 of the 4000 series. I unboxed one. I have the other one. Not much I can do with it, but I think you might actually enjoy this because this might actually work for you, because this way, if you go out and you're out to dinner with the wife or something and you lose your keys or you forget your keys in the car and you're like, "I don't feel like going back," you can just go ahead and punch in a key code, put your fingerprint on there. Maybe Brandon's coming over and he forgot his key. You can program his fingerprint in there or give him a temporary passcode. Or if your housekeeper's coming over and you're like, "I don't want her to have a key all the time," you can give her codes that work just on particular times. It's kind of dope. And I'm gonna go ahead. Let me see if I can find it right. Let me see if I can dig in to my, let me see if I can find, actually, you know what, hold on a minute. Let me see if I can go to Amazon right quick and find this thing, because it is kind of dope. I wish I had my own place so I can use this. So let's see, Philips. And let's see, Smart Deadbolt 4000 series. All right, there we go. I found it. All right, let me bring you guys in with me. And this is it right here. This is it right there. So you can see there's all kinds of ways you can use it. You can have I think this is let me just double check, make sure this is the 4000 series. I believe it is. So, but you can see you can use, you have the app control, the fingerprint, keyless entry. You can use the key, smart Bluetooth, all kinds of ways you can use this thing. And yeah, it seems like it's just really kind of a dope thing to have. So, but you can unlock it with your phone if you want. This is kind of great too if you own if somebody who owns a property and they want to let people in for if they're doing an Airbnb on their property or something. This is great because you can put this in there and you don't even have to give them a key. You can just give them the code. And if you know they're staying for 2 days, you can make the code good for 2 days, and that's it. And when they check out, the code expires. That's it. So anyways, I think this thing will be pretty nice. Papa Avery, I'm going to send this out to you. I hope let's see. All right, let's see. Hold on a minute. Rusty says, I have a deadbolt keypad from Wise, and it's only Bluetooth, not Wi-Fi. Kind of lame. Can't check lock unlock status remotely. Says I actually have something similar now. I do love it though. All right, well, you already have it. I guess you don't need it. I'm gonna set it off to the side. I'm gonna find something else I can hook you up with, Papa Avery. I'm gonna find something else I can hook you up with, because I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Don't worry. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Let's see. Gregorio says, do you have any mics for iPhone? Let me see. First of all, let me ask you, what iPhone? Because the new iPhones have USB-C and the old iPhones have Lightning. So which one? Actually, you know what? I don't think this one's going to much matter, because I think this one actually has both. Let me double check. Let me double check. Look at that. Look at this. That is Lightning right there for your iPhone. And we have USB-C as well. So in case you have an old iPhone, it's going to work. And it's a little button style like that. It's a little tiny, the little small joints like this, so that it looks a lot like the Hollyland Larks. So now I just got the Hollyland Larks. I actually bought those, and I just did like my initial unboxing and stuff. I'm gonna do some more videos with them, but yeah. All right. Well, there you have it. Let's see. Let me get this. Let me go ahead and put Gregorio down for the. Let's see. Gregorio Gonzalez, X3 wireless mic. All right, Gregorio, I got you down. Booyaka. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Sandy says, I bought my house last year. Where did you buy a house, Sandy? Or where, like, I'm not trying to ask like your address, but like, where are you? I'm just curious, like, where are you representing right now? So, shout out to Dimba. Says, congratulations, Larry, to me. You always will be my Cody guy since way back, man. Man, he's taking me back to the Cody days, man. If you guys don't remember Cody way back, man, I used to ride hard with Cody. Man, there was a period of time where there was this dude. He's still at it. He's still at it. I don't know how much he's doing now, but he's still at it. There's this dude from Canada that had this service that allowed you to put Cody on your Apple TV service, on your Apple TV device. And for a long time, people were like, you can't put Cody on the Apple TV. And I was like, you most definitely can. And I made a video about it. And at the time when I made the video, it was sort of like this roundabout sort of method. And this dude reached out to me. He's like, hey, man, I got a much easier process, but it's not free. I said, all right, send it to me. So he set me up with the service, and I installed it, and I installed it, and I was like, yo, this is way easier than the method that I'm currently was showing people. So I posted it online, and man, it just took off, and we were doing well. I mean, I was, he hooked me up with like this. He set up like an affiliate program. And I feel like I was making a couple grand a month off just like affiliate stuff from that. And I made a couple videos about it. So, yeah. Anyways. All right. So they, just what you got to hold to your rep there. I don't think viewers would be that disappointed. All right. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Camera. Do I have a camera in here? I might. Let me look. Let me see what I have. Let's see. Do you have anything Android USB-C cable? I might. I'm out to see what I have. He says, can you use that Phillips lock from America to Africa or vice versa? I don't know. I don't know. I would be hesitant to. First of all, I don't ship to any place outside of the U.S. So if you are in Africa, I'm happy that, like, as I tell everybody, if you win something from my channel or I give away something on my channel, I'm happy to send it to someone as long as they're in the U.S. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be in Africa. You could be in China. You can be in Uzbekistan. You could be wherever you want to be, but I'm only going to ship it to the U.S. And I've had people that are like, hey, you know what? I'm coming in from the UK, or I'm coming in from Belgium or something, and I have family here. Can you just ship it to them and I'll pick it up when I get there? I'm like, yeah, that's cool. No worries. So, but I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if it'll work in Africa or not. I'm not sure, because some of these apps and stuff aren't available. Like some of the apps that you need to use these devices aren't available in the app stores in other countries, and so it might be a problem. Even if you get the app downloaded, it might be a problem if you need to like update the firmware or something, and then you can't, because you can't get access to that app store again. And then all of a sudden you get locked up out of your house, and now you have to take the door lock off and all that. So I would be reticent to send it to you outside the country like that. So Sandy says DePaul. Sandy DePaul says Illinois. All right, shout out to Illinois. All right. Shout out to Papa Avery, says he's back. Says got a deal, 19,000 under value. Whew. That is insane. What? My wife and I, we were trying to buy a house for a number of years, and when we started looking, probably a little bit before the pandemic, we weren't seeing anything we liked. During the pandemic, we were looking much more seriously. We found a few things we liked. We bid on a couple homes, and it just felt pointless after a while, because we would get in there, and like a few times we were like, okay, we're going to bid on this home. And the realtors would, like, my realtor would talk to their realtor, and they would be like, yeah, they're not even accepting offers where there's financing. They're only taking cash only, and we were like, what in the world? And then when we would find people, like, when they actually were just like open to it, they're like, yeah, okay, we'll take offers from everyone. They were like, they wanted offers where there was no contingency and people were bidding way over. Like, I mean, one home I was just like, this is the spot. It was close to where we're currently at. It was going to be walkable to the metro. It seemed like it was going to be great. And no joke, those people wanted, the people that won the home, they bid $60,000 over with no contingencies. And I was like, that is freaking crazy. There's no way in hell I'm just going to buy a house. They hadn't even seen it. Apparently the people didn't even see it. They saw it online and they just bid over and said, yeah, we'll just take it as is. We'll fix it up for whatever needs to be fixed. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm buying a house like that. That's just insane. There's too much that can go wrong. And so we never bought. We're still renting. Hopefully one day we'll be able to buy something. So who knows? Let's see. Mr. Veterans Vlog says, do you have a review on the electric wine opener? This is one of them, the Cronova. I think I do. Let's see. Gregorio says, I have a Lightning iPhone SE Lightning cable. Yeah, it'll work. That particular microphone, wireless mic kit, works with both Lightning and USB-C. So you should be good. All right. Mr. Veterans Blog, I think I do. Let me see if I can go in and find it. Let me see if I can go in. Let me see, where is my, let me hit my Ubes and Tubes. And let's see, where's my content? There we go. Let's see, videos. Hold on a minute. Let's see, where's that? Your channel, my channel, search, and let's hit Cronova. Let's see what happens if I hit Cronova. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. And let me see if I can bring it in. So this is it right here, the Cronova 4-in-1 electric wine opener. And
Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome
this is
back
the
to
video. Oh my god,
Todayifellike.com.
man, I had a lot of hair.
The Cronova 4-in-1 electric wine opener.
This must have been real though, the pandemic.
A whole bunch of stuff.
4 years ago. Yeah, this is pandemic.
Easier. So let's unbox it, check it out.
Let's see.
Here, so we can take a look at what.
There we go. Let's see.
I have reviewed some of these in the past, and some of the other ones will take like 4. You can see it's already on, so there is.
Yep, there we go. So, anyways, there it is. That is it right there. This is the title. It's called the Cronova 4-in-1 electric wine opener. So definitely go check that out if you get a chance. It's I mean it's nice. I mean this is what I'll say about it. I made that video 4 years ago, and here it is. And I used it tonight to open my bottle of wine. So it is not only a product that is going to be very, very nice for yourself if you want to use it, but it's also something that's going to be a great gift because I think it's just going to work really, really well, and it's going to last. So yeah. So definitely check that out. Let's see. Gregorio said, yeah, hit that up. All right. Hit that. No problem. Let's see. Pedro says, have any action cameras? I don't know. Let me see if I have any action cameras. Let me put some of this other stuff back in here. See, some of this stuff folks aren't all that interested in. And some of this stuff, I get some of this stuff people send me and they're just like, people are like, I'm not really interested in that. I get it. And some of this stuff I'm just like, I'm going to Goodwill it. I'm like, some of this stuff I'm just going to pack it up. I'm going to send it to the Goodwill and let somebody have it. And because it's Christmas time right now, I was like, maybe what I'll do is some of this stuff, some of this stuff, maybe I'll pack some of it that might be interesting. Maybe I'll pack it up. And my wife's church has like a Christmas gift box. So some of this stuff I might give to them. I do. Look at that. I have a SJ Cam C200 Pro. Look at that. This was a gift. This was a prize that somebody won, and then they never hit me up with their address, so I couldn't send it out to them. And it's like, you guys know, it's like you have a week, and if I don't hear from you, you don't get it. So, yeah. So, all right, let me hit you up. Let me put you down, Pedro. Let me get you on there. Let me see. Let me see. Pedro for president, SJ Cam C200 Pro. Booyaka. Shout out to Pedro. Pedro's another one of my dudes that hits me up and watches the videos, and I love it, man. I love it. I'm loving when dudes hit me up. I'm loving when ladies hit me up and they watch and they support and they hit me up in videos. I love it when people hit me up and they leave me a comment of something that I said at like the end of the video. I'm like, oh damn, dude watched it all the way through. I'm loving it. That's how I know like you're part of the all the way through crew. Loving it. All right, Mr. Veterans Vlog says, I'm checking out the wine opener video now on my phone and watching you on the TV. I'm loving that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I wish I had one to give to you, but yeah, I don't have an extra one to give to you. They at one point they were sending a bunch of them out, and I gave a number of them away, but I kept two. I kept one that I normally use, and then one as a backup. And I use this one the most. I think this one, yeah, this one's the one I use the most, the Cronova one, because it actually has an internal battery that I can recharge this with. The other one, I think it takes like AA or AAA batteries or something, which isn't bad. I mean, I can go ahead and charge it and put new batteries in, but I love the fact that I can just plug that in and charge it back up. So, yeah. Let's see. Have an MP player or video players? You know what? I don't think I do. I think I actually had a really nice MP3/DAC player, and I gave it to my brother. I think the last time I went out there, I think I I think I brought it to him because he was interested in listening. We were talking about audio stuff, and he was asking me about what different audio files sound like. And I was telling him, I said, if you haven't listened to like some high res, like FLAC files or something, you know, then you have to check that out. So let's see. Brother says, "What's up with that hoodie though?" Man, this is from my wife. This is a wife hoodie. My wife gave this to me for like 2-3 years ago for Christmas. So yeah, I like to rock that. I think it was my wife. It might have been my niece. It might have been my niece Kira, but I think it was my wife. Sometimes they give me combo gifts, so it might have been both of them. But yeah, but you know what? Since you mentioned hoodies, and I know that you like this brand, I have something over here. I haven't actually. I have to make the video, but I have this, and let me give them a big shout out because I love this brand myself. I know my brother loves them, and this is Filebach right here. They sent me out a hoodie, and they sent me out some joggers as well. And man, I love Filebach stuff. But let me see if I can go ahead and let me see if I can pull them up right quick. I don't know if this is gonna come up on their I don't know if it's gonna come up on there from this barcode. I think I might have to go to their website and just search it. But let me see. Let me hit this up right quick. Cause I mean, you know, it's funny. They sent me some stuff a while back. And I told them, I was like, look, I really do like your stuff, but your guys' stuff is like made for like really fit people. And I'm not fit like that. My brother's fit. My brother's like 6'4", thin, well taken care of, you know. He cooks and eats clean and all that. And I drink wine and champagne and eat cookies and shit. So, you know, I'm not built like that. So I was like, you guys need to send me some double XLs. Like I tell myself, I normally wear like an XL, but you need to send me like some double XLs. But let me let me see if I can find their site here and show you some of their stuff, because they do have some dope stuff. And you guys have probably seen their stuff on my channel before. But here we go. So they sent me a couple things. I need to make a video. I need to get it made before Christmas, but here we go. I think these actually are the ones they sent me, the weekend performance joggers. And I like these joints right here, man. I like these. And I believe this is the one they sent me right here, which is the Clary Sage, I believe it is. And oh no, that's not mine. No. That's let's see. They sent me the dark green. This is what I have right here, the dark green. But yeah, I like these. So I like them because they're nice and fitted at the bottom right there. But they have pockets on there. They have the drawstring and the elastic. So, you know, as I get a little bit fatter, a little bit skinnier, it's still going to fit right. So, yeah, I'm digging that one. I like those. And they're you can see right now, they're normally $59.99, but you can get them for $53.91. And you can get some additional discounts if you buy more than one thing there. So, and then if we come over here to let's see where their hoodies at. Tops, let's see. Oh, here we go. Hoodies and sweatshirts. And then they sent me, I believe this is it right here. This is and I think they sent it in, nope, not Pacific Blue. Oh yeah, I think, is it the gray? This is the Classics Men's, yeah, the gray. Oh no, this is mint. No, they sent me the mint green one. I don't know what, this one says gray. That doesn't look gray. Maybe this isn't the right one, but I believe it is. Anyway, this is a smooth blend split hem hoodie. It's $49.41 right there. You can get it in small all the way up to 4XL right there. But you can see how it looks there. It's pretty nice. So, and it looks like you can get some additional. It looks like you can get an additional 20% off with this coupon if you put your email in there. But I think they have. Let's see if I can find the other one. I think this might be it right here, the Cozy Spacer Yeah, I think this is it right here. The Cozy Spacer one. I think this is actually the same color, the mint green. Yeah, this is it right here. So I'm loving this. The only thing that I don't like about this, this is it. The only thing I don't like about this one, it doesn't have the kangaroo pouch pockets on there. It doesn't have any pockets on the hoodie. I love my kangaroo pouch hood pockets. At the very, very least, I like having regular pockets. And you can see there's no pockets on here. It's just a very clean, cut, silhouette there. It's just really, really nice and clean, but there's no pockets. But the joggers have pockets. So, if you're going out, you need to hold your, you need a place to put your wallet or your cell phone, then you'll be good to go. But I like this. It seems like it's a nice cut. It seems like it fits your arms really well. So, even if you're not like, Lou Ferrigno or something, for all you old heads out there, it'll still make you look like you have a few muscles, So, yeah, I'm digging this. Anyways, it's normally $64.90. It's now on sale for $58.41. And again, you can order, if you order more than a few things, you can get some further discounts on there. So, yeah. But I'm loving this. I absolutely love Filebox stuff. It's their materials feel really, really good against your skin. They always have these nice moisture wicking materials so that you don't end up sweating through. Like sometimes you go out and you walk or you're out in the day or whatever and you sweat, but it's nice not to sweat through. It's nice when stuff pulls the moisture away from your body and kind of locks it in between your body and the outside material. So that's what they have. So yeah. All right. Let's see. It says on Instagram, he goes, I'm going to CES. It's funny. I'm still not going to CES. I'm still not going to go. But, I wrote back to my doctor because they put me in a boot. And I wrote back to my doctor and I was like, I can't do another. Because I don't know if you guys remember, I broke my foot. And I was in one of those post-surgical shoes for about 2 months. And I couldn't really do much. I couldn't really go anywhere. I couldn't really walk places, so I was stuck in the house for all that time. And I didn't really do much. And I was like, all right, it is what it is. But then I went back to do a follow-up. He told me, at one point I was like, he told me, okay, he said, okay, you can go back to wearing your regular shoes and go back to, your life. And I did. And then I was walking. I went out to my family's ranch out in Colorado, and it was snowing. It was icy, and I think I did something where I like stepped on something and I twisted sort of sideways, and I did a quick sort of stutter step to sort of keep my balance so I didn't fall. And I felt something weird happen with my foot, and I knew I did something to jam it up, but I didn't say anything at the time. I just sort of let it be. And I came home, and then my wife and I, we went for a walk. I don't know, it was last week. We went for like a 3-mile walk. And it wasn't probably but 10 minutes in, my foot was hurting. And at first I started to limp a little bit, and she looked at me, so I started just sort of like not limp and sort of like altered my steps so that it wouldn't be, so she wouldn't see it or say anything. And then I was like, I got home and I was like, my foot is hurting. It was in pain. And so I was like, I need to call the doctor. I called him and he told me, he said, if your foot starts hurting again, call me and we'll see what's up. So I came back in, I got another x-ray, and then I went to go see another podiatrist because he was too busy. And the podiatrist was like, yeah, I need to put you in a boot. And I was like, this is some bullshit. I was like, I lasted, I think, in this boot for about a week. I was in this boot for about a week, and then I was just like, I can't not do it. I just spent like 2 months in this damn shoe. I was like, I can't do another 6 weeks. I was like, I'm not doing it. He was like, you need to be in there for 4 to 6 weeks. I was like, I can't do it. So I wrote my podiatrist back. I was like, I can't do it. You got to find me another solution. I was like, because I'd rather just deal with the pain. I can't do another 6 weeks in this damn boot. And he was like, he was like, let me see what I can do. And then he was like, all right. He was like, well, he was like, basically what they were going to do is he said, they had me in the boot. They were going to put me in the boot for 4 to 6 weeks. He was like, after the boot, if I still had pain, he said they were going to put me in an orthotic. He said they were going to put orthotics in my shoe to change like the way my foot lands when I step and all kinds. So anyways, he was like, we were going to put you in some orthotics. I was like, let's just do the orthotics now. He was like, we can't do the orthotics now. I think it's an insurance thing. They were just like, they don't want to pay for it now. So I was like, all right. So anyhow, I was like, you got to do something. I can't do that boot. I'm not doing that boot for another 6 weeks. I just can't do it. I was like, I'd rather just deal with the pain until either it goes away or I get used to it. One of the two. He was like, all right. He was like, how about this? He said, go and get this particular type of, it's from a company called Superfeet. He was like, go get the Superfeet orange and put the Superfeet orange in your shoes and wear those. And he was like, and if your feet still hurt in a couple of weeks, he was like, then come in and we'll get you fitted for custom orthotics. He was like, but wear the Superfeet orange for a few weeks. And so I was like, all right. So I came home. I went and I ordered them. I tried to go to REI. They didn't have them. So I ordered them from Dick's. I went and got the pickup today. I went and did the whole curbside thing today. I got home. And my wife was like, so what did the doctor say? And I told her, and she said, all right, so I guess you need to wear the orthotics around the house. And I was like, well, why y'all wearing them around? She was like, well, you were supposed to wear the boot around the house, so you need to wear the orthotics around the house. And I was like, well, then I need to buy a second pair of orthotics because I was like, I don't want to take these things out of my shoes every time I need to leave the house. She was like, well, then you got to do that, but you need to wear the orthotics around the house. So anyhow, I said, all right. So I put the orthotics in actually I have 2 pairs of shoes I didn't wear. But I was like, I have a pair of shoes that I haven't worn yet outside. And I was like, I guess these are going to be my house shoes for like the next 4 weeks until I come up out of these, until I decide whether or not I need to continue to wear these particular orthotics indoors or I need to go get fitted for a mold. But these, you guys have seen them already, are my... These are my new house shoes. I have some black and gold Jordans because they are my new house shoes. And if you guys don't know why I'm wearing black and gold, it's because, well, I'm an alpha. There you go. So if you guys didn't know, I have to say, A5A. So if there's any alphas out there besides I'm not going to say besides my brother, even my brother, hit me up in the comments. And if anybody out there is also an alpha, I don't care if you're a Q or a Sigma or a Kappa, hit me up too. If you're an iota, I don't know. If you're an iota, unless you're like a founding. No. We're all good. We're all good. If you're an iota, you can hit me up too. It's all love to everyone out there. So, all right. Let's see. TT, I remember TT. TT says been watching since the XBMC videos. Glad to see you hit 100K. Man, yeah, it's been a long time. I remember TT. I remember. Let's see. It says, brother, that's my brother. It says, yes, sir. That is a quality brand. Wearing some now. I'm loving it. It says, LOL. I hate the fit though. I hate fit also. Yeah, man. I need to get fit. The problem is that I like to eat. I like to eat. But you know what's funny? I was getting a little bit fit. I was getting a little bit in shape. I was losing some weight. I was getting right. And then I broke my foot and then I couldn't do anything. And then I started gaining weight. And then I was like, all right, I'm up out of my surgical shoe. I'm going to start losing a few pounds. And I did. I lost a few pounds. And then my foot started hurting. And then they were like, nope, you got to take yourself back into that shoe. And then the Thanksgiving was here. I was eating all this Thanksgiving food and I gained more weight. So anyways, now that I'm back out of that, I only bought 1 pair of the orthotics, the Superfeet orthotic joints. So I'm going to have to order another pair and go back to BJ's tomorrow and pick up a second pair so I can put them in my running shoes so when I'm out and about. And I think I'm going to stop by maybe a running store tomorrow, maybe like the, what's that running store? The Roadrunner or maybe REI or something. I'm going to buy a pair of like stability running shoes because I pronate, so I need the stability joints. But I'm going to put those I'm gonna put I'm gonna put those super feet inside the stability shoe. Should actually give me the extra bit, so I should be good after that. So, all right. Let's see. Joe Kelly says, love the hoodie. I know that hoodie is dope, man. That is dope. I'm loving that too. Any CD players? I don't have any CD players. Nope. Let's see. My car CD player. My car doesn't have a CD player. You know what you should get? And I feel like, I don't know if I have one in here. No, that's not one. I have to see if I have one somewhere else. Let's see. No, that's not one. That's not one. I'll have to see if I have one somewhere else. But what you should get instead of getting a CD player for your car is get an FM transmitter. You can basically just plug your FM transmitter into your what do you call it? Your cigarette lighter, and that'll power it. And then you can tune it to a radio station, and then from there you can just you can transmit from your phone or whatever else. So you can just, if you have music from a playlist or something on your phone, it'll just come right through your car stereo. And that, I think, is better than actually having a CD player in your car. So there you go. Yeah. Let's see. Shout out to the missus and Denise for giving you the best hoodies they have. Shout out. Yeah, man. I'm loving that. So, says my favorite hoodie for now is the crew neck kangaroo pocket joints. Yeah, I like those joints that have like the scuba neck on there. Those things are so dope. I love the ones that have like the scuba necks that go that like all. They're basically like all up in here. I love that because when you put your hood up and it's cold, it just like keeps your whole neck warm. And I have found because unless it gets super duper cold, I guess it's probably because I've been out here for a while, my blood's thickening up a little bit. I can put like a base layer underneath, just like a nice 32 degrees or some base layer, and then put a hoodie on. I'm golden. I don't even need to wear a jacket. I can just rock my hoodie in the base layer. And sometimes with the base layer, it's so warm, I feel like, oh man, I'm getting hot. I have to pull my sleeves up and whatnot. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. Larry was in a boot like the jackal. You know what if you know what. Oh damn. Oh man. I know what you know, man. I know what you know. So, black and gold is cool. Let's see. It says, oh, damn, man. J1's in the house. Can't imagine a less comfortable shoe. No, it's just, my brother is a serious shoe dude. And I got these. These are my first pair of J's, my first pair of Jordans. So, I have never bought, I don't think I've ever actually owned a pair of Jordans before. The only notable shoes that I have ever owned, I have jacked from my brother. So years ago, I went to go visit him, and oh man, this must have been like the trip right before we moved you from that one guy's house over to where you're at now. But there was I must have rented a car or something because he had to go to work, and my flight wasn't until a little bit later, and he made the mistake of leaving me in his house by himself because I went and jacked a pair of Nikes from him. And we have this thing when we visit each other, we jack each other for something all the time. And we've been trying. Actually, we did get my nephew Legend into a little bit because he hit me up one time and sent me a picture from the airport wearing a scarf that I had. I was like, oh, he got me. But anyhow, I jacked my brother for these Nikes. I didn't know that they were like limited edition Kobe Bryant's. Because I'm not a sneakerhead. My brother's a sneakerhead. So he had these Kobe's. I didn't know they were like a special shoe. And so anyhow, I jacked them for him, and I sent him a picture later. I was like, haha, I gotcha. And I was rocking them. He still didn't. He didn't tell me for the longest time. He was just like, all right, you got me. He didn't tell me for years that these were like wholly legit shoes that people like drool over. Cause no joke, I used to take those shoes and my wife and we'd go play tennis. That's the shoes I used to wear when I would play tennis. And I was like, and then he told me later, like after Kobe Bryant died, he was like, oh yeah, those are like some special edition Kobe's. People are probably gonna want them. I was like, these are special edition. Why didn't you tell me? I would have set them aside and got them cleaned up. I was like, I've been playing tennis in these things. He was like, no, you should wear them. Shoes are supposed to be worn. It's funny because he's a sneakerhead, but he's a sneakerhead who actually wears shoes. Because a lot of these sneakerhead dudes, they get them and they put them on a shelf somewhere you never see them. He gets these shoes that are like, $1,800 or something. And he often gets, he goes and like when they have the drops, he'll get them like at drop price. And then they'll be worth like $1,800 and he'll wear them out. And people are like freaking out like, why are you wearing those? You're crazy. And people, like I've been out. We were out at some place. I think we went to go to some like, I think we went to go to like a Japanese place or something last time I was out there. And somebody was trying to buy his shoes off of his feet. I was like, what the hell? Dude was like, yo, I'll buy them right now. Just how much do you want for them? I was like, you don't even know what size he wears. Doesn't matter. I was like, it's just crazy. Anyways. Papa Avery says, I didn't pledge, but I would have pledged Alpha. You still can. Grad chapter. Go ahead. Pledge that grad chapter. I love it. I love it. There we go. Shout out, Mr. Vez. Shout out to all my Masonic brothers. I love it, man. There you go. You Masons, you Masons are something else, boy. One of my boys was telling me he was a Mason. He was like, yeah, he said he got a traffic ticket or something. He said he had to go to court. He said he knew the judge was a Mason. He said he went in there and did some discreet something, but the other dude was like dismissed and walked out. Let's see. Sandy says, I have over 100 CDs to play. FM transmitter sounds good. Too hard. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you have a lot of CDs, sometimes you just have to do what you do. I used to have a lot of DVDs, and I sold most of them. I think I got rid of all of them, except for like a couple of ones that are like really like sort of exclusive I couldn't find elsewhere. But I had a whole bunch of DVDs I used to use. And then after a while, I was like, everything's on streaming. The few that weren't on streaming, I like just ripped them and saved them to like a hard drive. And then maybe it was earlier this year, there was a music store in the mall that was going out of business. And they had all these Blu-rays that were on sale for like $1. Some of them were like $2. And so I went in there and bought some of them. Actually, I think some were on sale for like 50 cents. Because I went in there, I feel like I bought like 10 or 12 of them or something. And I paid like, I don't know, $14 or something. But I did that not because I wanted the physical disc, but because they were sealed up brand new, and they came with the codes inside for the digital movies, which is what I wanted. I wanted to add those to my digital collection. So, yeah. All right. Leon in the house. And congratulations, Larry. I knew you would be there. He'd be here someday, but I didn't expect this early. Christmas came early to you, Larry. Enjoy an awesome job at 100K subs. Thank you so much, man. It's funny you say you didn't think it would be this early. I didn't think it was going to take this long, but I'm happy either way. I'm glad that it came here. I'm glad that I got here at 100K because I didn't have to be at 100K, And I'm happy that you guys came and watched. And it's interesting. YouTube has this new feature that I think, it's funny because Omni Brown has asked, like, what do you think has been one of the catalysts that has like sort of pushed you up forward? Because my channel was real stagnant for a while. And I think one of the things is that YouTube introduced this new AI feature where they will basically translate your audio into, my phone just keeps going off. They will translate your audio into multiple languages. Like they will translate it into English, into I think into Hindu, Italian, German, French. There's a couple other ones in there, and not only do they translate it for you and like do it like a dub, but they take your voice and they make it sound, so it's basically, it's like they have like your voice signature, which is a little kind of scary, but they kind of have your voice signature. So when they dub it into a different language, it still sounds like you. It's not like some voice actor and the voice is all like out of sync. Even the way they do it, I don't know how they do it, but even the way they do it, supposedly it's like your mouth motions and the other language, they still match together. So it's not like some crazy 1979 Kung Fu movie where it's all out of sync, where you're like, it's not like that. And so I think that a lot of that growth has been coming from the international markets, because a lot of people who maybe didn't watch before because they didn't speak English can now watch my videos in their native language, and they get to hear my actual voice while they're watching. So I think maybe that contributed to some of this growth going and me being able to get to 100K a little bit faster. Now I just need them to get my money up. So, I'm glad I'm at 100K. They just need to get my money up. Also, YouTube, run me my plaque. I want my plaque. Run me my plaque before you guys get funny on me. Run me my plaque. I want my silver play button. I'm going to put it right back here next to my brother's art. My brother made this for me. And I keep it right back there. So if you guys may have noticed when it showed up one day, I keep it back there. It's going to stay there. And right next to it, I'm going to put my plaque. So there we go. I'm going to set that right there. One day I should put it on the wall. Maybe I should mount something on the wall. I'm always leery about mounting stuff on the wall when I rent, though. So, Anyhow, let's see. The undisputed Doc G. I love it. Undisputed. You can't dispute it. You just can't dispute it. That's what it is. Undisputed. I love it. So congratulations, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see. Joe Kelly says, did you go over at American? No, I went to grad school at American. I actually went over at Cal State Bakersfield. Man, that was a long time ago. Yeah. That was a long time ago at Cal State Bakersfield. But that's where I went over, and then I went to grad school at American. So, yeah. Let's see. Nobe Steamer says, congrats on your 100K subs, Larry. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. He says, wow, you nailed it before 2025 comes. I did. I was wondering. I was like, man, is it going to happen before 2025? And then it was funny because it was like, I don't know, a while ago, I was at a couple thousand away. I think it was about 97,000. I was like, it's probably not going to happen until next year. And then all of a sudden it like jumped up to like 99,000. I was like, it's going to happen. I was like, it's going to happen this month, man. And then all of a sudden it was at like 99,000, and I woke up like, I think it was like yesterday or something. I woke up and it was like 99.5. I was like, this might happen in the next day or two. I was like, this is crazy. But I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. I am happy for it. I am happy for it. Let's see. Sandy says, I had a lot of CDs on my MP player until it stopped working. MP player would plug into my car. Yeah, sometimes those things just stop working like that. I don't know how old the one was, the one that you had, but sometimes they just stop working. That's why I say sometimes it's better just to like, if you have a computer with a CD player or something, just like stick your stuff in there, rip everything, save it to like save it to your phone or a hard drive or something, and then you can use an FM transmitter to play everything in the car. So the CDs don't have, they don't have like any better quality than if you're streaming it from like your phone or something. In fact, with your phone, you can actually install like FLAC files, you know, or AAC files or something like that, so that you can actually stream like the highest possible quality. So, yeah. All right. Well, let me see what else I have in here. Maybe I might see if I can give, you know, let me do this. Let me give this thing away. Let me see what else I have in here. I was gonna give this away, but I'm saving this for my brother until when he gets his passport. He's gonna have a nice passport wallet to go. Let's see. Oh, this right. I can give this away. This will be nice. The mag-free transform 3-in-1 wireless charger. And we have the Ogner foldable magnetic 3-in-1 wireless charger. One's going to lay flat. One's going to sit upright. There we go. We have a couple to give away. Let's see here. Let's see who else is in the company. You know what? First of all, I feel like I should give everybody a little something. This is one I have to give everybody because I always like this one. This one always makes me laugh.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Maybe we can still heal you. Nah, just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships. Because they knew death was better than bondage.
That's right, because Killmonger is the true and rightful ruler of Wakanda. If you guys didn't know, he is the true and rightful ruler of Wakanda. Love it. All right. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Let's see here. This is another one. You know what? I have this one. I love this one, but I'll wait till I'll see if someone super chats me before I do that one. And what was the other one? What was the one? Let's see. Oh man, what was the other one that my man was telling me about? Rusty, are you still on? Rusty, what was the one that you were telling me about I need to get? You were saying there was one that I need to get so I can add it to my list here of things for my super chats. I can't remember the one that it was, but I need to take note of it so I can get it. Let's see. Here's one I haven't done this one, but I like this one too sometimes.
Shut up and take my money.
What's good, everybody? What's up?
I know some people hate on Cardi B because they just don't like what she stands for sometimes, but I'm like, man, sometimes you just have to respect someone who comes from very little, hustles her all the way up and comes out on top. I mean, it's easy to hate, but you know, America, that's what America is people who come here, who don't have much, hustle and grind, and then find a way to make it to the top. You don't have to like the way that they make it. You don't have to like the way they like the things they did to get there, but you can't knock the hustle, you know? You can't knock the hustle. So, and it's funny because there's a lot of people that come up that have done dirty stuff, that have done crime, whether it's selling drugs or prostituting or bootlegging. But it's what was that? I can't remember the name of the show. It was somebody, they said America loves a crime story because America is a crime story. I mean, it's not untrue. I mean, America is a crime story. I mean, people came over here and, you know, you figure it was a bunch of miscreant heathens. Or I shouldn't say heathens. It was a bunch of miscreant, you know, religious refugees, if you want to call it there, that were criminals. They came here, and then they got down and dirty with the Indians, and I mean, America's a crime story. It is what it is. But let's see. Something from Wolves of Wall Street. I'm going to find that one. I don't have it, but I'm going to find that one. But I do have this one.
Where's the money, Lebowski? You want that money, Lebowski? Bunny says you're good for it.
It's down there somewhere. Let me take another look.
Thank you, God.
If you guys don't know about Entourage, you are missing out. Go watch you some Entourage. Man, that show was the joint. All right. I'm about to dip up out of here. I gave a few things away. If anybody wants one of these things, let me know. I'm about to dip out because I need to go get some food in my belly, get some sleep, and then wake up so I have a video I need to finish editing tonight that was supposed to be out. I think it was supposed to be out today, but it's gonna have to be out tomorrow. So yeah. Anyhow, I have three more bottles of my little champagne here, my little California champagne, and my bottle here. Let's see, any extra blades or torches? Any extra blades or torches? And if you mean, let's see, Rusty says any extra blades or torches. When you say blades, I'm assuming you mean pocket knives, and I can tell you right now. Any pocket knives that come through here, unless they're complete trash, they're not getting. I mean, they're staying with me, or they're going to my brother. Here's the thing: me and my brother, we both love pretty much the same type of crap. We love flashlights, we love pocket knives, you know, and when they come through, it's like. Sometimes I'm looking at this stuff and I'm like, oh man, sometimes I'm looking at the stuff, I'm like, man, I want this, but I just can't justify keeping it, even though it's so good. And sometimes, like, my brother will end up with the better flashlights because I'm just like, what am I gonna do with it? I'm like, I already have 5 lights, 9 lights, how many ever lights. I was like, sometimes I get a light that's better than every other light that I have, but I'm like, I already have these other lights. I'm not going to go and try and find the box and pack up an old light to give it to him so I can keep this new one. I just give him the new one. So sometimes he ends up with better lights. But pocket knives, I'm keeping the best pocket knife. No, I can't even say that because I gave him one of my favorite pocket knives. But there's a knife. It was a oh God, what was it? Was it a Boker? It was an automatic. It was an automatic knife, but it was one of my favorite knives. But he has it now. But if you're talking about torches like flashlights, let me know. Because if you're talking about flashlights, I might have something for you. So it says MagSafe charger are flat. You talking about this one here? Is this the one you're talking about, Gregorio? Is this the one you're talking about? Let me know. That's the one you're talking about. Let me see. If that's the one you're talking about, I may be able to get that to you. Let me see. Rusty, let me know what you're saying. If you're talking about torches like in flashlights, let me know. Because if you're talking about torches like in like the flame joints, like the lighters, I feel like I gave all those away. Like I might have one, but if I do, it's probably like buried in a one of those bins in the closet or maybe down in there somewhere. I have to go dig it out at some other point. I don't remember where it is. But yeah. Let's see. Papa Avery says, any more action cameras around? Oh, man. Papa Avery, let me see what I can find for you. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that... I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any more action cameras around. I think because like a lot of the times when they send me one, they'll only send me one, and I'll end up using it to review it, and then I'll keep it so that I can do like a future video on it, like if I comparison or something. So, yeah. Let's see. Rusty says, I know you're a knife guy. Ella, I remember you dropped that one on your... Oh, my God. It's still right here. It's still a nick. I still have that nick on my table right here, man. Let me see if I can show you. man, it's still, let's see. Where is it at? Let's see. Let's see if we can get. Can you see that? That's that nick. That's when I dropped my pocket knife. And this is the one I dropped. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it at? Right here. I think this is it right here. This was my Spyderco. I bought this thing. You know how much I paid for this thing? I'm going to tell you how much I paid for this thing. That thing should have been like 200 and something bucks. And I paid $10 for it at one of the Black Friday stores locally. But I figured I didn't know how to open it. First of all, I was drunk because I was up here drinking and I didn't know how to open it. I was trying to learn how to open it, but I have since learned how to do, let me get this right. I've since learned how to do the Spidey flick. It took me a little bit to learn how to do it, but I didn't know how to do the Spidey flick, and now I know how to do it. So it took me a little while to get it, but you can see there, the Spyderco joints have the little hole in there. Whereas so this is my Benchmade Mini Freak. And so let me see, you can see that? That's the Mini Freak. And this is a limited edition in jade. And it has a limited edition like V90 blade. But you may notice it has thumb studs on there. And you can see you may be able to see right there. It has, actually, let me see if I can just get this going right here. Let me see if I can show you. It's probably easier. So you can see right there it has thumb studs. And thumb studs make it easier. You can just flick that bad boy right on open. And then because it has the access lock, I can just drop it down. So super easy to open, flicks right open super fast, and that's it. But this one here, it's jade. It has this limited edition V90 steel. It's got all kinds of glue and stuff on there because I use it for my unboxings. But you may be able to see on there, it says limited edition. So, but it has the reversible, it has that deep carry reversible pocket clip. So if I want to put it on the other side, you can see I have the space to put it on the other side. There's holes right there if you want to put a lanyard on it or something. But I bought this one at a Black Friday, at one of those Black Friday discount stores. They didn't know what it was. They threw it in the bins, and I found it. It's $10, so I grabbed it. And this thing is like 200 and something bucks. And it's also, you can see here, it's got reversible. You can reverse it on either side. So I just left it default, but you can put it on either side, top or bottom. Also has the holes for the lanyards there. And it has the, instead of having a thumb stud, it has this bit right there, and you pop it open. Now I need to get this thing lubricated a little bit, but there you go. So, yeah. But that's when I, that's when I dropped it. And I dinged up my table. And I was glad I dinged up that table because if I tried to catch that knife, woo, that knife is still sharp. If I had tried to catch that knife, boy, I would have been cut all the way open. I would have been in that stream, and I would have been at the ER urgent care or something getting stitches. So, yeah. Anyways. So Rusty says, yeah, any kind of light would be cool. All right, let me see what I got for you. Hold on, let me see if I think I have something. My brother doesn't try and claim it in the meantime, but I think I might have something for you. Let me see here. All right, let me see. Let me just double check it. Let me double check it right quick. I'll make sure everything's in here. I don't want to give you something and then it's like, let me see if I can. Oh, there we go. All right. So there we go. There's a little lanyard for that. A little foam, the manual, and then here we go. Sort of a little compact spotlight. It's a little heavy. It's a little heavy, but it works. And let me see it. Push that. Let me see if it's. I don't know if there's any juice in it. Well, I think it might have the, I think I might have, nope, let me check the other side then, because I might have, sometimes they put a little, piece of paper or something in there to keep the connection from connecting so that, is it on the bottom part? Yeah, let me see it right here. Let me see if there's a little piece of paper on there. Yeah, there is. So let me remove that. And then let me see if it'll turn on. I haven't charged it for a minute, so. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, I thought it was on. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, there it is. Woo! That thing is bright. Woo! Let me see if I get this thing going again. Man, oh my God, that's bright. Yeah. All right. Let me go. Oh, let me put this thing back on there so it doesn't discharge. But there's that, and it charges up. It actually charges via a USB-C cable. So let me see if I can show you. So, oh, there we go. That's the light right there. And this is the I don't know why my stuff is all choppy all of a sudden. But anyways, this is where the USB-C cables, USB-C ports underneath there. And then there's also a USB-C cable in there. I believe it's USB-C to USB-C, so, or USB-A to USB-C. So, and there's that. Man, I'll be honest with you. I love flashlights. I'm surprised this thing is even still here, cause I don't know why it's even here. This normally, this light would have been like shipped out to my brother or to my father-in-law, or I would have put it on the shelf. Probably not on my shelf now, because I actually have enough flashlights until I get something extraordinarily. Like, I want something that I can like have a beam that's gonna go like 2 miles away or something. But this one here, let me see if I can find it here. Let me see if I can find it in Amazon here. This one is the Sofern, I think it's the IF30. Let's see. Sofern IF30. I like this company. They've always been really, really cool about sending me good stuff. And you know, some other companies have been a little shady with like, we don't want to send you the best stuff. I'm like, then don't send me anything. I'm like, because my audience deserves the best. If you're not going to send me the best, I don't want to show it to them. And this company's always been really good about that. So this is the Sofern IF30 flashlight, high lumens, 12,000. Not 1,200, 12,000 lumens, ultra bright flashlight. And yeah, let's see. There we go. Let's see. It says 685 meters beam distance, and that's over a 1/4 mile. Wow. Spotlight, rechargeable flashlight, USB-C, LED flashlight, waterproof for hunting and searching. And you can see it right there. You were able to see it when I took it out. And there we go. 12,000 lumens. It says floodlight. The floodlight goes to 178. The spotlight will go all the way to 685. And so rotary knob, a button and dial for easy operation, stepless dimming, large dial, anti-slip pattern. And then you can see that way you know where the battery percentages is, where the battery percentages are there. Smart lockout and easy unlocking. And then there's a video that I'm not going to show because I don't want to get in any trouble with copyright stuff. But anyways, you can see there the flashlight's $99.99. So it's a $100 flashlight. It's not a cheap light at all. So, all right. Shout out to Rusty. Let me go ahead and put you down for this one, Rusty. Make sure that you hit me up on Instagram so that I can go ahead and make sure I have your information there. So let's see, Rusty. Let me make sure I get your name, your last name spelled correctly. Let's see, it's O-N-T. Let's see, O-N-T-I-V-E-R-O-S. Let's see, and this is going to be the Sofern IF30. 30. All right. Shout out to Rusty. All right, that's it. That's it for the night. I'm up out of here. I'm going to get something to eat and go to sleep. Let's see. All right. Papa Avery says, cool. Girl says, yep. Let's see. Leon says, I need to pay my wife a good, I need to give my wife a good pocket knife. PSA took hers because I forgot to remove it from her back, from my backpack. Yeah, get her, you know, I'll tell you what, Leon, if you want to get your wife a nice pocket knife, let me show you where you can go check them out. Because there are some, I mean, you can go to, you know, wherever you want. You know, you can go to Walmart or REI or something. But there's some really nice places that you can go. You can go on Amazon too. But this is one place that I like to go to get my pocket knives. Because they always have some really great stuff. It's called Knife Center. They're actually here in Virginia, but they ship all over the world. And they always have really great deals. You can see they say they have free 2-day shipping. So it says ends on the 19th. So if you want to get her something, if you order it today, you can actually get free 2-day shipping. So you'll have it before Christmas. And you can see they have all kinds of great gifts. They'll have stuff that's, they'll have stuff like specials and new items, USA products. They have hunting knives, assisted opening. I love these assisted opening knives. These are fantastic. Now, I don't know where you live. So assisted opening knives can be illegal in certain places. So I just want to say, like, it just depends where you live. Like assisted opening knives, automatic knives, that type of stuff can be illegal depending on where you live. But most knives are okay as long as they're under like a 3-inch blade length. But I love Benchmade knives. So like let me just click here. Like if I go to, like, they have folding knives, and I'll show you, actually, let me show you one knife that I want. There's one knife that I want that I have not gotten yet. And this is, let's see, where is it at? Let's see if I can find the brand here. It is a Benchmade knife. But, oh, that's the lock type. Let me see if I can find, country of origin, USA, yep, okay. I don't see narrow by. Where's the knife maker? I don't see the knife maker or the brand. All right. Well, I would like a Benchmade Anonymous, if I can find it on here. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I want a Benchmade. Let's see. A Benchmade I don't remember how to spell anonymous. Anonymous. Let's see if it shows up. Nope. All right. Let's see. Benchmade. Let's type in Benchmade fixed blade and see what comes up. Benchmade fixed blade. There it is right there. They just spell it different. That's what I want right there. That's the one I've been wanting for a long time. This one right here. It is a 5-inch CPM Crewwear tungsten grade drop point blade with G10 handles. And I love this thing. See this right here? This little area right there? That's where you can use if you have like that little metal joints where you can start fires with them. You can use that right there. It's got that nice drop point blade. It's got the G10 handles. It comes with the Kydex sheath right there so that you can put this wherever you want to put it. I believe it's a reversible thing too. Look at that. That's just a beautiful, beautiful knife. Man. Yeah, I want that. That's what I want. That's what I want. I've asked for this thing for Christmas for the last couple years. I haven't got it. I think I might have to just go buy it myself. But I like that knife. And I don't know. I don't think I can carry it. I don't think I can carry it much of anywhere because the blade's too long. I can carry it here in I live in Virginia, just on the other side of DC. I can carry it here in Virginia because we don't have any limitations on what we can carry for knives, but I don't think I can carry it anywhere else. Like I bought this particular knife because it has a 3-inch blade, and And when I go over to, like, if I'm going to DC or something and I have my pocket knife in my pocket, I don't want to go over there and I have like a 3.5-inch blade or a 4-inch blade, and then I get caught. Some cop wants to be a Yahoo and say, hey, let me see your pocket knife. And he's like, now you're going to jail because it's too long. So if I just have a 3-inch blade, I don't have to worry about that. So, but I wouldn't be able to carry that one, but I would love to have that. It's great for bushcrafting, and if you're working out, like if I go out to the ranch, it would be great for working out there. That crew wear is going to be really, really strong metal, so it's not going to break or chip or anything. It's going to have decent, edge retention. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, anyways, shout out to Nice to Nasty. Everybody, look at that. Nice to Nasty has made it in. She's made it through. She said, wow, I almost missed it. You did. You almost missed it. But shout out to you. I hit 100,000, and I wouldn't have felt right if you weren't here. So I'm so glad that you made it. And you know what? Let me give you this one right quick.
Are you ready for it?
Nice to Nasty's in the house. All right. Shout out to Sandy. Good night, Sandy. Big ups. Leon says, thank you so much for the knife information. I will go to that website and check it out again. Congrats. And sometimes if you're worried about the shipping time, what you can do and what I have done, I'm sure the Knife Center people don't appreciate it, but I have gone to their site to look for knives and see something that I want, and then I will order from Amazon. Like there has been times where I've wanted something and I was going to buy it from them, but they didn't have it in stock. And so I would then go to Amazon. They would have the same thing, and I would just order it from Amazon. So, do that. There's another one too. There's Knife Center, and there's another one called, I can't remember the other place, but there's another one too. That one's, the Knife Center, I believe, is in Virginia. There's another one that's based out of Utah, I believe. I think Utah is the one where I actually got this one. I think I wanted this one, and they didn't have it in stock. So, yeah. Anyways. All right, you guys. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to get something to eat, do some editing, go to sleep, and then I still have like 3/4 of a bottle of wine. So maybe I'll do a I'm gonna push this cork out. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put the cork back in there. Let me see if I can get that back in there. There we go. And then maybe I'll see if I can drink some more wine and give some more stuff away later. So thank you everyone for coming through. I appreciate all of you. Thank you everyone for the super chats. Thank you for, I appreciate all of you. Gregorio, thank you for the super chats, for the cash apps. Thank you, Papa Avery, for the cash app or for the super chat. Thank you, Big Ben VIP Tech from across the pond. Thank you for my brother for coming through, for Sandy, for everyone who came through, who watched, left comments. I appreciate everyone. And I'm so happy that I finally hit that 100,000, subscriber threshold. I'm looking forward to getting up to 200,000 and 500,000 and 1 million one day. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah. All right, you guys. Oh, let's see. Somebody said something else in here. Says, heck yeah, Larry, you're the man. No problem, man. I got you, Rusty. Big ups. Just make sure you hit me up on my Insta so I can get this out to you. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get everything out tomorrow. If I get everything out tomorrow, people might actually get stuff before Christmas. So just if you can get it out, if you send me your stuff, if you can get it out to me tonight, like now, that'd be great. Then I can get everything out to you. So let's see. My brother says, yeah, I got one of them. There you go. Let's see, the MagSafe flat charger you showed me is the one I was talking about. All right, I think this is the one you were talking about here. Let's see here. Let's see, Gregorio. Put that on there. Mag-free transform 3-in-1 fast wireless charger. Booyaka. Done, Gregorio. I got you. That's what happens. See, what you guys don't know is Gregorio hits me up with super chats and cash apps. He'll hit me up and be like, yo, check your cash app. He'll just show the channel love. That's why when he comes through, if I have something I can get him, I can hook him up with, I'm hooking him up. Loving it. Loving it. Pedro, on the other hand, Pedro just has crazy good luck. This dude has more luck than what do you call those dudes? Those leprechauns. He has more luck than a leprechaun because that dude will come to my channel and he'll hit. Like I think one of these giveaways I did, and he hit like 2-3 prizes in the same giveaway. No joke. Dude was for real. So, all right. All right. Shout out to everyone out there. I'm about to be up out of here so I can get out of here. Everyone, thank you so much again for coming through. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. And I just hit 100K on YouTube. And I'm so happy about it. Thank you guys all for supporting me and for subscribing. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.